wanted to thank everyone again for coming out. I know this is a destination wedding, quote unquote, for everyone. Liz is from Cincinnati and Meredith is from Cleveland, so kind of meet in the middle. Thanks, Kelly. So the first time, I have notes too, so I apologize, but I need them. The first time that I met Liz, which actually had to be pointed out to me by her, because I thought that it was at my high school graduation, it was actually at this weekend at OU. It was my senior year of high school, and it was their freshman year at OU. I had applied to both OU and Capital, and wanted to get a true feel for my dad's and my brother's soon-to-be alma mater. Not to mention the fact that I missed Murph. We were very close growing up, always had the same group of friends. Aiden, Jeff, everyone. So definitely wanted to spend some time with them. Greg and Liz had just barely met a couple months earlier in Pickering Hall before heading off to a awesome OU party. I can honestly say that I felt intimidated being there and didn't want to seem like a lame high school kid to all the college kids, and I didn't want them to feel like they were obligated to hang out with me. Liz immediately took those feelings away. She was extremely friendly and outgoing and made me feel like I had known her for years. I absolutely loved her short, very blonde, fun hair, and was extremely jealous of how tan she was, which was only exemplified by her love of wearing neon green clothing. Seriously, no good. I particularly remember standing in line waiting for the bathroom at this house party that we had gone to. And Liz was trying her hardest to convince me that OU was the school for me. Capital, even though I had a scholarship for Capital, she was like, no, OU is the school for me. So let's just say it didn't take that much convincing. And soon enough, we were celebrating my high school graduation, and they came up to celebrate with me. Greg, what? Exactly, yes. I broke my foot at my high school graduation. So Greg, of course, not being able to go a whole summer without seeing Liz, invited Liz and all the rest of OU gangs to come to my high school graduation and celebrate with me. So it was amazing, super lots of fun. They taught me so much. It was great. By this time, at my graduation, Liz and Greg had officially been together for a little over 3 months, and it was obvious how much they were starting to care for each other. He introduced her to all of our family and friends with such a huge smile on his face. I also wasn't nearly as nervous hanging out this time with her as I was the first time. It was just great. She was the same friendly, outgoing self that I had met just a couple months earlier. And I just knew how much fun we were going to have when we went to OU. Even though we had met, obviously, before I arrived at OU, it wasn't until my freshman year that we became so close. Liz and all my other OU girlies had taken me under their wings and helped show me the ropes of college life my very first quarter. Yeah. For example,
let's hear it! Yeah!
Never wear flip-flops while it's raining. The bricks are extremely slippery, unfortunately. Never schedule class on Fridays. The weekend starts on Thursday. It's 25-cent wing night at B-Dubs on Tuesday. Get there as early as possible to get a table. Skip class if necessary. Goodfellas Pizza is the best late-night food to soak up any beverages that might make you feel a little under the weather the next morning, and etc. These are just a few of the very important lessons that I learned, and actually some serious lessons too. And that's how I knew that our friendship was actually starting to form. However, I know exactly when we started to become best friends. It was the winter quarter of my freshman year, and my roommate that I had become extremely close with made a difficult decision to not come back to OU. So I returned from Christmas break to an empty room, not knowing if I wanted to be there either. I called my parents on a couple of occasions, begging them to come and get me. Being the good parents that they were, and they are, are still today. They refuse to come get me. Liz started to see how much I was struggling, and she didn't want me to leave. She took me in, and I became her and Whitney's roommate. And basically, yeah, we spent all of our time together. If we were not in class, we were all spending time together. It was these gestures that made me realize how much of a great friend I had, and I knew that it was going to be okay staying there. So the rest of our college days were wonderful, laying out on the roof, getting chased by geese at Jazz Run, road trips to Edo's. Where's Dog Edo? Our awesome sorority, Chi Beta Mu. We made up our own sorority. And then Benny, will you raise your hand? Benny and I were the pledges since we were younger than all the rest of them, and they basically hazed us in our fake sorority, and we had to do like all these crazy dares and stuff. It was hilarious. Let's see. Photo hunt and Lucky's Lemonade. Sitting at Yes, hours and hours. The Rathlebass tour, Halloween Summer Fest, everything, parties galore. And of course, Liz and Greg's love for each other growing stronger every single day. I've had the pleasure of watching their love grow into what it is today. I know they love each other with all their hearts. I can tell by the way they look at each other, the way they talk to each other, the way they always support and are there for each other. And their love will continue to grow into much, much more as the years pass. Through sharing vacations together, having children together, and even fighting, because it's overcoming these trials and tribulations of marriage that make you stronger as a person and stronger as a couple. I can honestly say that I am one of the luckiest people in the world. Sorry, because I get to have my amazing best friend. That's my sister. Greg and Liz are also part of this very small group because they have found absolute true love in each other. It is from the very bottom of my heart that I congratulate the two of you and wish you all the happiness and love in the world. So, if we could please raise all our glasses and toast to the never-ending love that Greg and Liz share and will continue to share for the rest of their lives.